National Assembly Speaker Moses Wetangula has come out strongly against Kenya leader Martha Karua over her recent comments on the diplomatic row between Kenya and Tanzania. Here's the tape.
The East African community is not a community of flags, is not a community of presidents. It's a community of the people of East Africa. Started by our founding fathers, Mzee Kenyatta, Mwalimu Nyerere, na Dr. Milton Obote wa Uganda. I want to urge my fellow Kenyans who have started a bad habit of roaming all over East Africa to go and foment trouble, to go and cause disaffection, to go and appear to know what others they think don't know. You are a lawyer in Kenya. We look at your records, you have never had any distinction as a lawyer in this country. Alafu unakimbia unaenda Tanzania, you want to go and show Tanzania that you are a lawyer. And here in Kenya, nobody even appreciates what you do as a lawyer.
Now, apparently the sharp exchange has stirred political waters, revealing deep-seated tensions between Kenya's political elite over foreign policy and national dignity. But what exactly prompted Wetangula to attack Karua? Here is a deep look into the reasons behind his reaction. Let's go for it. Reason number one why Wetangula attacked Martha Karua over recent Tanzania-Kenya diplomatic issues was Wetangula's seasoned diplomatic and long-time foreign affairs player took issue with Karua's remarks that seemingly sided with Tanzania during the ongoing diplomatic standoff. Okay, yes, it's true. Karua had criticized the Kenyan government for what she called reckless and diplomacy and also arrogant handling of the matter. Na hiyo ni ukweli. These guys did not handle this thing with all the diplomatic way. Like you've seen everybody, all stones are being thrown at Mudavadi. He did not handle this issue with the, all professionalism in foreign affairs. So to him, Wetangula, Karua's statement betrayed lack of patriotism and risked escalating tensions instead of resolving them. Now, what did Martha Karua do wrong that Wetangula wants it to be repeated and solved? If at all he's in government, he would have advised the brother. It's only that he's defending this issue because the counterpart, Mudavadi, was on the wrong side. So defending Kenya's sovereign and diplomatic integrity, we say it's too little too late.
The leadership of CCM and Mama Samia Suluhu has done a 360-degree turn. Tanzania is the home of horrific torture, horrific violation of human rights. As we speak, an activist from Tanzania, well-known activist, Mdude Nyangali, who disappeared over 100 days ago. He was picked by people believed to be police, Tanzanian police, from his home in a very bloody confrontation. Videos by his family show a house littered with blood.
The second reason as why Wetangula is attacking Martha Karua is that Wetangula's strong words can also be viewed through a political lens. He is just increasingly seen as a key pillar in President Ruto's inner circle, while Karua, the other side, remains a prominent figure in the opposition. So by attacking Karua, Wetangula not only defend government policy, but also reasserting the ruling coalition's stance on foreign affairs. And Atetea Mwenzake is just defending the brother. And it's written on the wall. So the move may have been calculated to portray the opposition, particularly Karua, as irresponsible and detached from the interest of ordinary Kenyans. So hapo tunajua what is going on in the writings around the wall. What Wetangula is doing is just trying to defend political positioning ahead of 2027.
Kenya wants to be peaceful and have a good neighborhood and neighborliness with our neighbors and our partners in East African community. Watanzania hawajawahi kuchokoza Kenya. Waganda ile wakati ilikuwa ya madness ya Idi Amin peke yake, na nyinyi watoto wote hamkuweko. Pengine hapa ni Kapondi, Lusaka na wachache.
Third reason is why Wetangula attacked Martha Karua on this issue of Tanzania and Kenya is that Wetangula and Karua, both lawyers and veterans in Kenya's political scene, have clashed before. It's not the first time, especially on matters of national importance. So there are ideological differences, Karua being staunch defender of civil liberties and Wetangula leaning up towards pragmatic diplomacy, often put them on opposing sides. So this latest attack is not just about Tanzania. It's part of a long-standing rival that has played out in parliamentary debates, TV interviews, and national forums. So Wetangula's outburst can be seen as a continuation of this battle, where foreign policy is just the latest battlefield. Hii ni vita, wanasemanga zikiendelea, wanasemanga Waswahili husema ndovu akipigana nyazi ndio umea. So this is not new to us, especially Kenyans.
The laws of the region, international laws, is incapable of protecting the rights of its citizens, especially citizens charged with politically motivated cases like Tundu Lissu.
The next reason as why Wetangula attacked Martha Karua on this recent issue between Tanzania and Kenya is that Wetangula, as a Speaker of the National Assembly, holds one of the highest offices in the land. So by speaking out, he was also sending a signal to the political class and the public that Parliament must not be sidelined in key national matters. He also urged leaders like Karua to raise their concern through appropriate legislative channels instead of using public platforms to castigate the state. So Wetangula felt like he can also dictate Martha Karua to feel like he should have followed the right channels. But this is an activist, and this is East Africa, and that's why it's called Jumuiya. You know, Jumuiya means togetherness, that general. So we are like a family. You can cross to Uganda. From Uganda, you can cross to Tanzania. You can cross to Kenya. So must any leader who wanted to go to those countries go through the national leaders, National Assembly, or through appropriate legislative channels? No. So according to Wetangula, such conduct erodes confidence in Kenya institutions and gives foreign powers unnecessary. You know, kuna vitu zingine ukiangalia unaona tu hii ni kujitakia, kujigongea debe. So in short, Wetangula was just trying to reassert parliamentary authority in foreign relations for nothing. I don't see anything there, any need. So in conclusion, Wetangula's attack on Martha Karua over the Tanzanian issue was more than just a spontaneous political jab. It was a calculated move driven by, patriotism, political rival, and a desire to protect Kenya's image on the global stage. And as Kenya navigates this diplomatic storm, the clash between two of its political titans highlights the ongoing struggles between the government and opposition forces to shape the country's direction, both at home and abroad. Semanga vita vya pansi ndio hizo sasa.